Welcome to Outside the Pocket. I'm your host, Tracy Lynn, and we talk sports and entertainment from the inside out, and we're not afraid to step out of bounds. Today we're here at Damon Allen's High School Quarterback Challenge, and we're hanging out in the VIP tent, and we have a special guest, Adam Rita. Adam, you have an amazing career. You are former coach of the Argos, Rough Riders, BC Lions, and a former GM for the Lions and Argos. Right. What are you up to these days?
Well, I'm just helping all my old players. They're like Damon, he has a camp, and I think it's a worthwhile camp. It's a wonderful opportunity for these young men, and just helping out. I'm actually recovering from a knee replacement, so I took the year off, and well, if you want to call it off time, but then traveling a bit and just catching up on all the things that I missed when you're coaching in the CFL.
So let's go back to your coaching days. What was your main message that you were getting out or trying to push when you were coaching the players?
Well, I think the big thing is to put them in an environment that they can flourish and have fun in. But it's a controlled environment, and you try to do the best you can to make them successful on the field. That was my job. If they did well on the field, then I felt pretty good. So you put them in positions to excel and to use their talents. A guy like Damon had a lot of talents, so that was easy. You could do anything. But everybody has limitations, and you try to stay within that realm.
How would you compare the football players from 10 years ago to today? I mean, not only are they bigger, but there is quite a big difference.
Yeah, I think they have a little bit more knowledge than they've had in the past, especially the Canadian players. I think that at the lower level they've improved quite a bit, and at the CIS level they've grown quite a bit. So, and I think a university like Laval has helped that out a little bit. They have a full-time staff and they do a good job, and I think that they're not jealous of them, they just want to catch up to them, and I think that's grown the sport at the university level. So, and then the kids are a little bit smarter in the game, and so you have to kind of adjust to that a little bit. They're starting off higher up than lower, so it makes our job a lot easier.
When we talk about the high school player and they're being part of an event such as the Damon Allen Quarterback Challenge, is that important for them?
Huge. I think it's a great deal that Damon has this camp, because the players get to compare themselves with a lot of different players, and they get to go through this challenge. Each challenge tests their athletic skill and their mental toughness to compete, not only with themselves but with the people around them, and then they can take that and back with them and grow and make themselves better. They have a better idea of how they fit.
Thank you so much for your time. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Until now, you couldn't open the face. Until now, you couldn't close the face. Until now, you couldn't increase loft. Until now, you couldn't decrease loft. Until now, you couldn't fully optimize trajectory. Until now, you've never really had your own driver. TaylorMade, the #1 driver in golf.
Welcome to Outside the Pocket with your host, Damon Allen. I'm the co-host, Tracy Lynn, and we have a special guest here. We have Brad Sinopoli. Now, Brad, you're 6'4", 210 pounds, and the first Canadian quarterback in 15 years. So before we talk about that, tell me, how did you get here?
I guess a lot of hard work, first of all, but it started in high school. I played 5 years in high school and started quarterback grade 9 and just kind of fell in love with the position and kind of the control that you have. I was fortunate enough to go to university and have an opportunity to play in CIS, and from there it just kind of took off. I kept learning, and every possible opportunity I had to learn, I took something from everyone I met, and I was lucky enough to get drafted, and now I'm just waiting to go to camp.
What are you thinking about when you're on that field? What motivates you?
I think a big part of it is just to have fun. I mean, when at the end of the day, it's all about how you love the game and just your passion for the game. And a lot of the time I think about, going back to playing touch football with my friends and back in Peterborough, and you're just playing to have fun. And despite everything that's stressful about it and all the hard work that you got to do, again, if you're not going to have fun, then you probably shouldn't be playing the game. So that's one thing that I always think about, just to have fun.
What's your message for other Canadian quarterbacks that are starting out in football?
I think for young kids, being a Canadian quarterback, a big thing has to be is forget about what people tell you that you can't do. We're trying to erase that stigma of being a Canadian quarterback and not being able to make it to the CFL. And it's important for them to just keep working and do as much as they can, take opportunities to come to events like this, work with as many people as you possibly can, and gain as much knowledge as you possibly can, to get yourself in a position to maybe one day be drafted and have that opportunity. So you just got to forget about what people say you can't do and just believe in yourself.
Okay, you're the first Canadian quarterback in 15 years. Tell me, how does that feel? Because you're a young guy.
Yeah, it's obviously an honor. I mean, when you step back and think about it, it's pretty cool to kind of say that. But at the same time, I'm just another guy going into camp. When I get there, no one's gonna have sympathy that this is the first guy in 15 years. And, there's no special treatment. I just have to go there and I'm in this position because I worked hard and did all I can. So I'm just gonna carry that with me to camp and see if it happens for me.
Thank you very much, Brad, and congratulations. Up next, guys, Damon's going to announce the High School Quarterback Challenge winner.
After the final ball has flown, and the final catch made, and the last screaming fan has left the stadium, the ball is passed from one team member to the next so the players can sign their names. But of all the names, there is one on that ball that is perhaps the most important. That name is Wilson. Good luck this season.
Hi, I'm Damon Allen. You're tuned in to Outside the Pocket, where we talk sports and entertainment from the inside out, and we're not afraid to step out of bounds. And today I'm at York University with the Damon Allen 2011 first annual Quarterback High School Challenge. And I'm sitting here with the winner, Cal Van Weinsberg. Hey, what does it feel like when I had the opportunity, when you first got here early in the morning, preparing for this challenge? What was your thoughts going into the challenge?
Well, I just thought, go have fun and try to do my best. I was totally not expecting anything like this, so I guess it's a plus for me because I was not expecting to get top 8, so I was just looking out to have fun and throw some footballs around with Damon Allen.
So tell us a little bit about the skills. What are some of the skills that you really did like and some that were very difficult? Maybe you can explain that a little bit.
Well, I like the passing on the run one. I feel that in a game situation that's one of my stronger points, throwing on the run. And long ball, the longest throw contest was also, it was hard for me, but it was easy because it's straightforward. You just throw the ball as far as you can. But I'm not the biggest guy, I'm not the strongest guy, so I got about average probably on that, 40 yards.
So tell us, when you went to lunch, you're eating lunch, not sure if you're going to make it and not be one of the final 8, but when your name was called, what went through your mind?
When my name was called, I was really shocked. I could not believe it. I stood up and I walked down the stairs. I was not expecting that at all, so I was really happy. I was excited, and I knew that I had to go out there and try even harder than the first time.
So what does a 10th grader do after winning the first annual high school quarterback challenge? How do you prepare yourself? What is that going to do after winning today with your confidence in years to come? What did the winning the event tonight do for you?
Well, hopefully it maybe opened some eyes of a couple people maybe, and maybe they can come down to a couple games that I play in, and you never know, get a couple offers from a few schools in the OUA and see what happens from there. I can use these skills back at practice in Delhi where I live, and yeah, use them in practice.
Hey, so what's pretty neat is the fact that we're talking about excellence now, and after going through the challenge and winning, I know it's going to push you to get better. And so what are some of your thoughts? What have you learned in this experience today?
One thing I really learned is to always keep your head up and don't doubt yourself. If you miss a target or you miss a receiver wide open, it's not the end of the world. Just get up and keep your head up and try hard next time.
Hey, we're talking to Kyle here, and I tell you what, we had a wonderful time. Just under 100 kids out there competing for a university scholarship. And, you know, Cal is the winner. He has a 4-year university scholarship to any Ontario school. Congratulations. Do you have an idea? You don't have to say it on Outside the Pocket, but it'd be nice to know on Outside the Pocket, you know, what schools, you know, you may be looking at going when it's time for you to graduate.
To be honest, I haven't really thought about any of that yet. As of right now, I'm just still a CIS fan. Not a. I like Western. I like Mac. You know. But right now I'm just still a fan. I guess I'll do some looking around.
Hey, you're with Outside the Pocket, Damon Allen, Cal, the winner of the Damon Allen high school quarterback challenge, and we signing off. And it's time to go. I've been here all day.